Hello, my name is Pascal. I've been in the company for a little over 6 years. I'm the VP Engineering of the data intelligence teams. Most of us are in Barcelona, but a couple of guys are also in Paris. So backend, we mostly work in C#. We also have a bit of Node.js. We have one of our teams is actually fully transferred over to F#, and we also use a bit of PHP. Front end, we're big players on React. We also have some TypeScript and some Angular. Tools-wise, we have a couple of constants like GitLab, Confluence, Jira, which is used widely by the whole company. But on top of that, each team just uses whatever they feel comfortable with. In production, we have a bit of all the standards on the market. We have AWS, we have Azure, we have Google Cloud, and we're also using a French provider for our on-premise deployments. So on top of that, each one of the teams has specific challenges more specific to the domain they're working in. One of the teams, for example, is currently working with a new data layer. They are currently trying to figure out what data layer they have to use and to work with. They are running this proof of concept with a lot of the big market players. One of them is at the moment Data Mesh from Google Cloud that we're working with to try and incorporate that. So they have a lot of challenges revolving around performance on one end, which is super important, and finding the right cost for that performance level that we want. Another team is currently reviewing the architecture it's working on. That architecture will have to be revamped progressively and partially at first and progressively over time. Challenges are much more oriented towards harsh timings on one side and finding the right technical solution that adapts to that harsh timing that we have. Challenges are very diverse in that sense. One of the virtues of working in a microservice environment is that each of our teams can work in however method they see fit and however methodology matches best the customer's requirements in their environment on their product. So most of our teams are working in a Scrum and or Kanban methodologies. All of the teams apply a mixture of all of the Scrum ceremonies that you could find. So you will find retrospectives, groomings, stand-ups, sprint plannings, refinements. All of these are used and applied by the teams in however form they see fit. On top of that, I just wanted to add that with the COVID crisis, we've been very active on working online and chatting and communicating online. This has become a very important part of our work. So The Edge is very lucky to have a lot of contributors to the open source community. We have people working on the F# compiler. We have maintainers of Bolero and the fabulous projects. Are you tired of being pushed into meetings for political reasons? Well, The Edge will only put you in those exact meetings where you need to be, no more, no less. Are you stuck in one of those super long projects where you're not even seeing the light at the end of the tunnel? Well, The Edge promises you that each iteration you will work on, you will have direct impact on the hotel industry with the work you're doing. And do you also, like us, believe that the best video game character that ever existed is the Tetris Flatline? Well, we completely agree. Tetris Flatline is definitely the most compelling and seducing character that ever existed. So basically, if you're just a creative developer that wants to share your passion for development, for good coding, for clean coding, well, The Edge is the right place for you. So are you and I about to have a moment? Are you about to kiss your screen? Wait, let's have a cup of coffee first. Let's meet you, let's talk about what you want to do, and let's see how we can match together.